It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ahaha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry. Save often? Oh, okay. That was the first time I saved. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Hold on. Okay. Good. Choosing where... Oh, whoops. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Yeah, I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Ahaha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What the fuck? I didn't like that. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. What, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ahaha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. I'm a little scared. I am a little terrified, actually. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. We're performing?! Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. Understandable. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. You can do it, Yuri! You can do it! Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But we love concerned friends. I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. All the girls at once, be still my heart. Indeed, they're all here. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons. and having fun. That's right. And it's for those reasons that we're all in this club today. Ready want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can too. Oh, nervous. Yep, Yuri's best. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Woo-woo. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. Y'all. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Please, for the love of fuck, let that not be foreshadowing. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to participate reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Ahaha, of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself, and then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud! Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Aha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ooh, let's go, Yuri! Ooh-wah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Well, that's badass. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? You can do it, Yuri! As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Come on, you can do it! It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Let's go. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Yes, that is very sexy of Yuri to do so. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Wait, Crimson Eye? Is Yuri the Nonagon? Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. And glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. Yeah, very hot, very hot. Very, very attractive of Yuri. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. If Yuri has one fan, I am that fan. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah, aha. Sorry, I giggled. A hee. You are the only. Yep. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your excuse me. Ugh. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as the perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is, it's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe that is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! You did it, Sayori! Good job, Sayori. Hee, even Nico liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work as well within the kind of delivery. I don't really understand. Oh yeah, we're finishing this tonight. I don't know how long I'm in it. I don't know how much longer I have to go. I apologize if I'm going very, very slowly, but I'm thoroughly enjoying this game so far. Thoroughly enjoying. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Yeah, I'm in it now. You're in a decent bit. We got this? Oh, okay, cool. We have much time before the festival, you know? Doki Doki Award. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Nico. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Nico lower everyone's standards a little. You trying to catch these hands, Natsuki? You trying to... Bro! Zero chill! Jesus Christ! Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly... Oh my god, they're... Literally, I looked up and saw that they were all looking at me. I actually got nervous. I'm actually anxious now. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? That was good, Natsuki. That was good. Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. Whenever it's just my friends, It's just embarrassing. I can relate to that, I think. I can relate to that. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Because I think it's because I care about the opinions of my friends more. Like, the people I respect and care about and love, I care about their opinion of me more than, like, an audience of people, I guess, if that makes sense. Not that I don't care about, like, the audience, but, like, in terms of, like, making a fool of myself or something along those lines, I don't really care, I guess. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Monika, you're killing me! Makes me really happy. I can see that! I can see that, Monika. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. Donation pog. Wait, what? Did I miss someone? Oh, shit! Andrea! Andrea, donation pog! Pog champion, thank you so much, Andrea. Thank you. I have the sound off for them, but I have the thing up over here. Thank you so much. Or Andrew. Or no, Andrea. Andrew was a recent subscriber. Andrea. Oh my god, that ruined my eyes. Thank you so much, Andrea. Thank you. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far as the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Oh my god, Monday? It's coming up so soon. I can't wait. I can do this. You can do it, Yuri! Oh my god, I just want to hug Yuri. I just want to hug Yuri and tell her that everything's gonna be okay. And give her like hug her and do like the back rub thing. The back rub thing. The comforting back rub. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. Do it for the club and impressing Monika. And I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Okay, stop! Stop. Hee. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. I'll walk home with you, Yuri? Well... how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Nico, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, yeah. Let's say she did. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Hee. I would, fuck. But listen, walking home with Sayori, that's like our thing. That's like we've always done it. Is Sayori gonna be pissed if she catches me simping? She's gonna catch me simping. I would walk home with Yuri. I would. Let's not lie here. Let's not lie to ourselves. walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Oh! I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? You know? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Aha, you admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? What? No! No, that's not true! That's not true! Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Why do you have to say it like that? Why do you gotta say it like that? I'll write this one. Okay. We're back. We're back to poem writing. Big words. Big words. Yeah, why Sayori feel like that? Okay. Precious. Fuck! I thought that was a big word. After image. That's a long one. Good. Insight? That's kind of a long word. Nice. Determination. Intellectual. Massacre. Extraordinary? Fuck. Heavens. Tenacious. Agonizing. Electricity? Nice. Unending? Uncontrollable? Variance, maybe? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Secretive. Heartbeat? Excitement? Maybe? Ah. Unrestrained. Together? Or kiss? Kissy wissy? Kissy wissy? No! Vivacious. Wait, does it matter which... Wait, do the words I pick matter? Like, the specific words? Because I know, like, certain words, like, make them happy. But, like, does the specific word... Like, are there multiple... Like, let's say, for example, like, frightening and sensation. Both are good for Yuri, but both of them will end up meaning something different. Is that kind of how it works? Or am I reading am I looking too much into it? Am I thinking too much into it? Because if so, then I need to start paying more attention to the ones I'm picking. Because I'm just picking the one that sounds the longest. That's pretty much all I'm doing. So I don't know. You have no idea? Oh, okay. Sensation. Incongruent. Okay. That was very Yuri leaning. You're very Yuri leaning. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again? Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ahaha. I must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Wait, is this a meta joke? Wait. Ah, never mind. Wait. Wait. Is that supposed to be like a meta thing? Let's just focus on our own event for right now. The joke didn't translate. Okay, that's what I thought. Fine. The reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. What's wrong with Sayori? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Aha. Sorry. Don't mind me. Oh, something's wrong with Sayori. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? This feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. What's going on with Say? If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Nico, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. Nico. You certainly know a lot about her. You know a lot more... Certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's your problem. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. And I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with person of interest. Maybe she has a hard time bringing up the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is me? Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Say? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been. God, Monika, stop! You're so funny, Nico. You're doing your little... You're so funny. You're so funny. Shut up. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh, never really thought of that. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I try to talk to her, so you try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my mouth. Monika stands up. Fuck, is it because I said I would walk with Yuri? God damn it. And now Sayori's sad. I friend-zoned Say. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That is impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me! Ooh, I caught her! I'm over her book. But she looks away. Just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. Oh boy. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Oh boy, is it time again? Is it time again? Is it time again? By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. It wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share. Wait. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for so long, that's all. Ah, I see. Don't worry. Hey, don't worry, Sayori, or Yuri. Don't worry, Yuri. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Nico, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath a plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. Do you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put that away. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Oh shit. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. Sauce. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Oh, Yuri! Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Let's go! Let's go, reading! I love reading! I love reading! Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yep, I'm okay with it! Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, what? No! 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 God damn it. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, I think I do Sayori last. Oh my god, Monica! Why? Alright, let's do Natsuki first. God, I'm pissed. Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. But I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Oh, yeah, Monica, last! Poems don't need all the deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Shut up! Shut up, Natsuki. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me... Huh? You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? I plead the fifth? I plead the fifth! What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this kind of angsty... Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Ooh-woo. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, just don't show me. Natsuki, are you, jealous? Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. True. True. Alright, let's do Yuri. Yuri's next. Look at her. 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 It's her. It is her. Nico, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Here, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Yeah, this is college, all right? We're retconning it. We're changing it up. This is college, okay? This is college. I don't care if it was meant to be high school. For this playthrough, it's college. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared it with anyone. Kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Nico, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Yeah, it's right on. Yeah, it's anime. Yeah, during lunchtime I ate by myself. Did you know that? And hey, y'all were the ones who wanted me to play this game. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make really good friends. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, all of them are 18? Let's go! I mean, still really young. But, okay. Let the simping continue. Still a little weird, but you know. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Nico. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all of these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. That I really understood what was missing all this time. but I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, I speak too slowly, I second-guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then fuck them! I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. Ooh, we really are friends now, aren't we? Ooh. Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer. Closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Is this about her and me? Me and her? Both of us together? Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back. Remember to save? Okay. I'll save now. I'll save this one. Finish the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Oh no, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Oh, she's blushing! Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Oh. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response. That's right, she touched me. Took my hand. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is it for me? Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to! Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. It's touch? I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. True! Even Yuri knows! Even Yuri knows! But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. so good. Alright, we'll go to Sayori. Say. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Okay, Sayori, well, when you say it like that... Makes me feel bad. Probably Yuri. Okay, Say, come on now. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh no, Sayori. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Nico. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? Listen. Whenever someone says, don't worry about me, I worry about them even more. You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? No, but we always walk home together. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. What about her poem? Sayori! Hi, Monica. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll be great. It would also make me happy to see. Ahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem, sure. I let Monica take the poem holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Nico. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Oh, I mean... that's... Monica! It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she had a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. If something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. Okay. The Lady Who Knows Everything. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering, and the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That is terribly depressing. Terribly depressing. Yeah. Basically saying that, yo, fucking life don't matter. Yo, shit don't matter. At the end of the day, nothing matters. That's a little fucked. That's a little fucked. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I don't really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Aha. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Wait, was she talking to me? Was she talking to me? Or character me? Are you ever too shy to share your writings because you're afraid it's not good? It can be pretty disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Yeah. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know better than anyone. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Wait, what? What'd you say? Okay, you three. There's three of us. Something did sound a bit unusual. What? That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Oh yeah. Instead of saying, okay everyone, just okay you three. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Who will... Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Okay, let's not lean in too much to the foreshadowing. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Exactly, that's why we need Sayori! Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, first of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Let's go, cupcakes! But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle it all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! Don't say that. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. You can do this, Yuri. Her mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Nico. The one who is truly useless. That's me. Ha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses that, If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Nico may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Oh shit, Yuri! Yuri! Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Nico to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Nico to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Okay! No, so I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Nico, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me? Oh, shit, but of course I'm going with... Oh, Sayori? God. Fuga! Oh. Y'all. You already know. Oh, but oh my god. But Sayori probably is... Sayori needs me, though. Sayori needs comfort right now. But Yuri. Like... Okay. Okay. You know what? It's Yuri! It's Yuri season. I'm sorry, Sayori. I'm sorry. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No? I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Nico? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking herself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way, Nico? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Nico picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... No, Yuri, you're selling yourself too short. I get it. Kinda surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. You know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Mitsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's word. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helped everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Game. You are leaning heavy into the Sayori guilt right now. And like putting Sayori on like a pedestal. You're putting Sayori in the spotlight right now and drawing a lot of attention to Sayori. And I don't like it because I know what you're doing. And I don't like where this is going. But anyways, continue. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. True, probably they will be. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. Oh shit. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, she's gonna ask for my number! She's gonna ask for that number! Any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Did I give you my phone number? I think that would be best the way, yes. Woo! Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. We got the digits! We're in! Okay. Hello, Prism. And I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Oh, she's coming over to my house. Okay. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I'd be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Nico. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But, Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. I want to work with you, Yuri. I want to help. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. He looks straight into my eyes for a long while. Oh shit. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door. Yuri follows.